Okay, I do flies, and it seems like next thing you know, I pick up a weight that I think I'm only going to be able to get 10 times, but if I honestly push myself, I come up with 22 reps. And then I drop that and I go straight to the incline press. And
Hold on, say that again?
I think I keep underestimating my strength, and I talk to another number of other people who say, they're ending up in a high rep mode.
Oh, okay.
Just,
all right.
The
6 to 10 reps is merely a guideline figure.
Mm-hmm.
What is the stimulus? Remember in the first tape I went into some detail about the nature of the stimulus responsible for inducing muscle growth beyond normal levels in human beings. It's that last rep.
Yes.
When you're trying as hard as you can and you're barely able to make it. The rep that requires 100% intensity of effort.
Right.
That rep is very special. There is something that goes on physiologically during that last rep when you're trying as hard as you can. There is something that goes on physiologically that is responsible for flipping on the growth machinery inside the muscle cell.
Right.
Whether it's 6 reps or 10 reps or 15 or perhaps even 20. I don't know much. I don't pretend to have given much thought to the subject of rep range. I'm not sure that anybody has given it sufficient thought to make a real strong pronouncement about it. My advice is choose a weight that allows you to perform approximately 6 to 10 reps in reasonably strict fashion.
Oh, here's a key question. Every single workout, I should increase either weight or reps.
Right.
And what if I can't?
Then you're doing something wrong. If you're not making progress, there's a reason, like there's a reason for everything in this universe, including lack of bodybuilding progress. If you're not making progress, then you're violating either 1, 2, or all 3 of the principles of the theory of high-intensity training, the one and only valid theory of productive bodybuilding exercise. If you're not making progress, then either number 1, you're not training intensely enough to stimulate the increase.
Right.
And or number 2, you're doing so many sets, and or number 3, so many workouts, your workouts are not brief and frequent enough, you're preventing the body from producing any increase that might have been stimulated as a result of the workout.